Here we go, fight number 6. Fighting out of TMG MMA, Randall Rowan.
We're looking for a good, clean sport here, and fair play to them. You know,
definitely. Yeah, no. Great
and the boys are back. I don't think
great.
Moji's actually left the shed. I think he just walks to the end and then turns around again.
We've got a kickboxing bout here.
All right, here we go.
Randall Rowan walking out.
So this Ashley Mcnaughton actually came to the seminar today, and he put in some serious work. So he's obviously confident in his cardio, confident in his endurance.
You're a monster making him work.
Yeah, putting some work there. How do you like to approach your fight day, boys? I know I like to have a fight day sweat out. With a seminar?
Yeah, look, I'm not about that fight day sweat out, man. I'm good, you know, I'm happy. I don't like laying around doing nothing. Get up, go for a walk or whatever.
Yeah, you don't need a hip pads and get sweaty, you know?
Nah, man, I'm ready to fight, bro, at that point.
Yeah.
I'm done with it, you know? Like, I've done hours and hours and hours in the gym, and by the time the fight rolls around, I'm just ready to get in there and do it, man. I feel like I'm in danger of fighting the fight in the gym at that stage, you know? If I'm going for a sweat out, I'm going to go too hard because I'm too excited, I'm too ready to go, and I'm going to blow my load in the gym, you know what I mean? It's not what I want, you know?
Sure. What about you, Anton?
To be honest, I'm the same. I kind of get a little bit of nervous energy just because I'm excited. I'm like, I've waited 10 weeks, 12 weeks for this. I just want to
Here he is, Randall Rowan.
I'll do a bit of shadow sparring for like 3 minutes, and then I'm like, let's go.
I'm tired now.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'll go usually watch a movie or something.
Yeah, for sure.
And his opponents from Beast Martial Arts, please welcome Ashley Mcnaughton.
Yeah, I went for a run too.
Yeah.
How many Ks you do?
About 10.
Yeah, I did 12.
Fair enough. I'd expect nothing less.
You definitely would have screenshotted the app. I needed something. You would have, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if it's not on Instagram, bro, it didn't happen.
That's it. I got a Strava for everything.
I accidentally paid for a year's subscription for that. $100. Another Beast product. Local boy.
Mate, I fought, I went to Bosniak last 2 years ago now to fight K1.
Yeah.
And I trained for 6 months. 6 months not to catch a kick. I was like, I'm not allowed to catch kicks. I'm checking everything. And I was like, I was so good because I was like, non-stop 6 months, sparring, didn't catch a kick. I was like, I am ready for this. Went over, jumped in, first kick he threw, I caught it.
Would you at least put him up against the fence and get taken?
That happened to me. I fought Victor Nagby for a WKBF world title. Same thing, right? I trained for ages. Like, catch and sweep is like my bread and butter, you know? So in the dressing room, the ref comes in. He's like, hey, just bring me the rules. Just so you know, you can catch, you can't sweep. So you can catch and you can punch. You can throw one punch or one attack, and then you can release, and then you can follow up, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So I confirmed with him again, these are the rules. I can catch and strike, release, and go. He's like, absolutely. All right, cool. Come out, moving around. Victor throws that powerful left kick that he's got. Bang, catch it, punch.
Here he is, Ashley Mcnaughton.
Oh, maybe I threw too many. Who knows? Maybe I took too many steps. Second time, deducts a point. And I looked at the referee, I was like, yo, you said in the dressing room this was legal. He looks at me and goes, no, I didn't. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm in Melbourne. That's right, no worries. You know?
Boys ready to go.
This is a catchweight K1 kickboxing bout consisting of 3 by 2-minute rounds, proudly sponsored by Platinum Chiropractics. Fighting out of the blue corner, Randall Rowan. And his opponent, one of Gladstone's own, fighting out of the red corner, Ashley Mcnaughton.
southpaw. No,
Oh,
he's
he's
switching his
switching
stance.
stances. Boys just in the fill-up process here.
Good technique on both these guys. You
Yeah,
see that
definitely.
they're calm, calculated. Just based purely on aesthetics, it looks to me like Randall's probably going to be the stronger fighter with a little bit more power. And from what I saw of Ashley at the seminar, I think he's definitely more of a technical sort of, definitely still got power, don't get me wrong, but I think he is more of a technical technician rather than a power-based fighter, you know?
Yeah, definitely. He's got this Muay Thai
Yeah.
stance. Oh,
Nice
Randall.
body kick from Randall.
He's very strong, isn't he?
Yeah.
Throwing with bad intentions.
Nice head
Like
kick on
that.
the. I think Ashley needs to be careful on these head kicks to not shy away, because as he shies away, that shin can wrap around and catch him almost on the back of the head, which will still be a legal technique because he's the one that turned his head, you know? In which case, it's very hard to recover from a shot to the back of the head, especially with someone like Randall that's then just going to power the pressure on, you know what I mean?
Randall definitely mixing it up tonight.
Yeah, he's got excellent footwork. He's cutting an angle, getting outside the lead foot of Ashley and cutting off that power side. You notice Ashley hasn't really been able to throw too much off his rear side, purely because Randall's just shutting him down by cutting to his right, you know.
And
Really
Ashley's-
getting him thinking too. Look
Nice
at
right hand, nice hits to the body.
Oh, look at that.
Some good leg kicks here.
Yeah. Boys turning the hips in.
I'd like to see some of them change the angle of their punch a little bit. Don't just like throw and hope that they're going to land, you know. Start to set it up, come up the middle a little bit more, punch around the guard. Don't just punch the gloves, you know.
Oh.
Clipped him.
Slip there.
Oh, lovely right hand to finish off from
What a first
Ashley.
round.
Good
look at
round, good round.
Look at that. Randall mixing it up very nicely, keeping Ashley guessing.
I think Randall's, as you said, is doing a very good job cutting off Ashley's power hand, where Ashley keeps walking into Randall's left hand.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think that comes from, as you said, that fighting on the outside with their front foot.
Yep.
It's interesting how, as the fights progress, you can just see the skills kind of just step up.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like
And not just the skills, the tactics. You can see that it's like both these guys tonight have a lot more fight IQ than the guys that are early on the
Yeah,
card,
definitely.
purely because they have more experience. They're a little bit older. They're able to intellectualize the fight a little bit more, break it down as the fight's happening. See, all right, he's doing this. I need to do that to counter that, but I also need to do this to counter what he's doing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
and I have to admit, the fights are being very evenly matched.
Absolutely.
They really have,
Yeah,
Matchmaker's
been
done a great job.
fights.
Definitely.
You know, it comes down to who makes the first mistake or who can
Absolutely.
capitalize.
Look at that. Randall switching stances again flawlessly.
Oh, lead left hook.
Oh.
I think Ashley really needs to keep both feet planted on the ground and keep his feet underneath him. He's overcommitting on that right hand now where he's trying to find it. And Randall's just like shifting back out of range and just catching him with that left hand each time, you know.
He's really finding a home for
Yeah.
that left hook, isn't he?
I'd like to see these guys work to the body a little bit more too. They're both head hunting, and I think the bodies are wide open. Slow them down a bit, draw the guard low, then come back over the top later in the round, you know.
As you said, you can see the mat has actually become very slippery as well.
Yeah. I think this is probably the worst place where Ashley can sit with his back against the fence against a guy that's aggressive and powerful like Randall, you
He
know.
looks like he's a little bit overwhelmed at the moment.
Yeah,
Randall
he does.
mixing that really well.
Probably worked too hard at the seminar earlier. Ashley needs to use that right leg a little bit more. Start trying to catch that kick under Randall's guard. Just try and wrap it across his body.
Whoa,
Nice
whoa.
right hand.
I still think Ashley needs to bring
Look
that
at them
right
going
hand
at
up.
each other on
He's
here. What a fight. Nice. Ashley needs to put some more pressure on here. He needs to
he's
follow up
re-
off that big right hand. Looks like he's struggling a little bit to find his gas.
He's hurt. He's visibly hurt.
Yeah, I think so. Again, he's just overreaching on that right hand. And
He's dropping it too, and Randall's
yeah.
finding a really
Let's
good
go,
one.
ladies and
Randall's
gentlemen.
gonna
What a
start to look
fight
to set
right
up that
now.
left
Make some
head kick, and
noise.
I think he's going to find it. Ashley spent most of this fight on his heels.
Yeah.
Going backwards from cage panel to cage panel. You know,
What a
just working.
round.
Yeah.
Which is just going to tire him out more, isn't he? He's doing more Ks in the cage.
Exactly, and you got to remember that K1 rules are scored on aggression, right? The guy on the front foot normally gets the upper hand when it comes to judges scoring.
You look at the body language from both boys, I think Randall can really come out and get a finish.
Yeah.
Ashley really needs to keep his right hand down. He's dropping it, and Randall's finding a home for that left hook.
Yeah, for sure. I'd really like to see Randall come back upstairs and start to let that left head kick go a little bit more.
Yeah, as you mentioned, he's a home for that left kick.
For sure. He's Ashley's really, as he's getting tired, he's overreaching with that right hand. He's swimming it, and he's not bringing it back to his chin. He's keeping it quite low, and I think if Randall could just set it up, pop that kick on the end of the combination, I think he might be able to catch him with it.
Here we go, the third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of your seats and make some noise. The louder you go, the harder the boys will fight.
Third and final round, boys. Here we go. Let's get it. Could probably argue 2 10-9 rounds to Randall right now. So, I mean, unofficially, I think Ashley really needs a finish here to win this fight.
Ashley definitely needs a finish.
At least a knockdown to kind of get a draw. You know, if he can knock him down, get a 10-8 round, I think he could probably get a draw. But even then, I'm not entirely convinced. Someone lost a mouth guard. I'm not sure who.
Randall.
I think it was Randall.
I wouldn't waste any time here if I was Randall. I'll be getting straight into it. Randall's definitely working towards a finish here. As you said, these boys are headhunting. Would be good to see him go to the body.
Absolutely. I mean, Randall's popping that left kick into the inside thigh against the orthodox Ashley. And if he can manage to start to look low, go high, Ashley's guard is very low and it's quite forward. His chin's wide. Nice right hand from Ashley.
Ashley's throwing it. Doesn't seem to be bothering Randall.
No, absolutely. He needs to keep his feet underneath him. He can't be leaning back with his weight without his feet underneath him. With the power that Randall's throwing, he's going to cop a knockdown if he's not careful.
Now Randall's starting to use the leg kicks.
Yeah,
he's beat up. Ashley's beat up.
Yeah, he is.
He's beat up. He's nearly quit.
He's definitely going to feel it for a couple of days after this.
He's got a lot of power in that right hand, Ashley. It comes out so fast.
Doesn't seem to be bothering Randall.
No way.
Still coming forward. He could get a finish here. There's a finish here for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice last right hand through the middle.
It's like Ashley will survive.
He's got to follow up off that though, you know.
oh.
That's something he can learn from this fight as well.
Absolutely.
That's what the amateurs are for. Amazing fight. Great performance from Randall. As you said, boys, you see the levels of the fights. Just
absolutely. I mean, that was a great quality fight for two young lads, you know.
As you said, Randall could have followed it up a little bit more with that. It's probably something they learned from this fight. But
yeah, of
amazing
course,
performance.
Yeah.
Walking forward, mixing it up, switching stances.
Yeah.
We have a winner by way of unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Randall Rowan. All right, here we have the winner by way of unanimous decision, Randall Rowan. Man, how does that sound right now?
Great. I just want to give a quick shout out to my coach, Stuart Ashby. He was in hospital earlier this week because he burned himself, and the next day he was back at training to help us. So I'm really proud of him. I just wanted to...
Sounds like he's leading from the front and filtering down through his team. That's awesome to hear. So tell us, how'd you find your camp? A long, hard camp for this fight, was it?
Not really. I was already trying to prepare for another fight, but that got cancelled because COVID, but it was pretty smooth. I didn't have much injury.
Oh, that sounds good to us. So tell us, what's next for you?
Title shot. I want another belt.
He wants another belt. He's on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your winner, Randall Rowan.